Hello, and welcome back. It's not spooky season anymore. It's daylight saving season. It's gobble gobble season. I went to Target today, and the pumpkin mochis were replaced with peppermint mochis. So,
well, Thanksgiving is the most terrifying of holidays, though. So I don't buy that at all.
It's spooky season. 24/7, 365. At least
it's
for
true.
Me.
It's the Halloween. Halloween is a vibe. It's a state of mind. It's not a temporal thing. How are we all doing?
Good. Yay.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Good. So we're back to play more Dread. We are in session 2. If you missed session 1, you should go back and listen to it. It was very fun, and it was timely for it came out on Goosey Night, I believe is the correct term.
Yeah,
right? Goosey Night.
I think we recorded on Goosey Night, but it aired on Halloween.
We recorded like a week before Goosey Night. Can't believe it.
Well, I wasn't going to tell the listeners that.
Oh no! This is any excuse to say Goosey Night several times of this November podcast.
Absolutely,
great. This is confusing the entire thing.
Yeah, so we're playing Dread. For those who are just joining us, Dread is an RPG that uses a Jenga tower as the primary tool instead of using dice. Every time they want to make an action, the players have to pull a brick. If the tower stands, then the action is successful. If the tower falls, the characters are removed from the game, and at any point, they can knock the tower over on their own to sacrifice themselves in a dire situation. We are playing a module called Camp Blackmoon that was written by Gabby Bird of Roleplay All Day, and we're using the Dread system by Epidiah Ravachol and Nathaniel Barmore. When we last left off, our characters had driven to the camp where they're coming up for kind of a weekend trip. They got there and found that the Blackmoon family, which they're friends with from college, had been there for a couple of days. They got the week off. They were staying there. I believe let's review who our characters are, just because, and let's do this in the order in which events happened to them. So first big spooky things happened to Frank and Rebel's characters when they went to.
The first thing that happened was the deer running out onto the road.
That's true. That is true. A deer ran in front of the car, and they swerved, and they were able to get by after, running off the road for a minute, and then they came back in. You're correct. That was the first spooky pull that we had to do.
We call that Minnesota spooky.
Minnesota spooky.
Yeah,
absolutely. But we had Frank and Rebel, who had gone off to drop off their stuff in cabin C when something spooky happened. Quick recap of your character, Frank.
I'm playing Judd, a person who is kind of he was a poli-sci major. He has dropped out of college, but hasn't told anyone yet. He not dropped out. He failed out his first year, could not make it. So all the friends he's made in his freshman dorm, he's not going to see them ever again. And he's taking it very, very dramatically. Like, he's saying his goodbyes. He's all like weird about it. He's kind of grunge, kind of punk, kind of the guy who in the movie would be the person who with the chain on his wallet, and like a mixed metaphor of all the bad boys that could possibly exist.
Perfect.
Does not make sense. He's just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But he takes himself very seriously as a poli-sci major.
Yes, extremely seriously.
So Judd had been hanging out with Renee. Would you like to tell us a bit about Renee?
Yeah, Renee is, I think we described it best last episode. She is like the daughter of the minister from Footloose.
Yes.
You know? Very, very straight-laced, no nonsense. Doesn't go to college with the others, but her sister does. And so that's why she's here. Med student, but really is way more into lacrosse than medicine.
Yes. And while the two of you were exploring cabin C, out the window, you had first off, you had found a dead animal in the sheets of the bed, right? There was a dead squirrel, I believe, found in Judd's bed. Let's get character in Judd's bed. And then Renee had seen a spooky silhouette on the outskirts of the woods while they were around that same time. And then they heard a scream, which brought them running to find Brennan's character. Brennan, you are Brad. And Brad was screwing with one of the girls. Can you tell us a bit about Brad?
Maybe we should rephrase that. He was pulling a prank on them.
Yes, he was pulling a prank. He was not screwing one of the girls. He was screwing with one of the girls in a different. Yeah.
I mean, it depends what this is rated. We'll find out.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna need to do a couple of polls for that one.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's in
I don't want to hear a bunch of people who could be my dad talk about screwing girls.
Fair enough.
True. Totally fair.
Fair
That's
enough.
legitimate. Brad is a sporty jock, football player, but also in the D&D group. So.
Perfect. After some messing around, the group had found out there was jokes about the counselor who died 5 years before, which led to the camp being shut down. The property is still in the ownership of the Blackmoon family, but the rest of the family, the Blackmoon family owns it, but everything's been kind of cleared out. There really hasn't been a working camp here since the death of the counselor. And one of the one of the owner's relatives, Jack, it was Jack Blackmoon, right?
I think Jack.
Jack Blackmoon.
Yes, Jack Blackmoon had gone off on his own looking. I forget what he was looking for. Was he looking for a person or a thing? Did anyone remember?
I don't, but I know that he got trapped inside one of the cabins.
Yeah.
He went into one of the cabins.
He did. He went into... Yes, he got into the cabin. He got trapped. When you guys finally got the door open, he was coughing up black smoke. And you did some pulls and were able to rescue him. I forget, was it Heimlich maneuver or something along those lines? Yeah, Renee with the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, Renee has 1/8 of a medical degree.
Yes. Yes,
I
perfect.
love the math that goes into that.
Yeah. All right, so... Now that the 8-minute previously on is over, get into the game.
Our viewers are sticking with us. I love you guys. They're like, go through it again.
One thing that we mentioned off mic last time that we did not mention on mic that I thought viewers might want to know is that Sherlock, the dog, will not die.
Oh, 100%. There's no way. I would never. Honestly, Sherlock the dog exists because I'm currently alone with my dog and we live in the woods, and every time she smells something, she starts barking. So I needed an excuse to explain away the barking noises you may or may not hear in the background. So Sherlock will not die. There's no way Sherlock's going to die. So, yeah. So I also don't remember any of the character voices. So we're going to just go with it.
I don't think we had them.
Oh well, I definitely tried to, I think, give some sort of tonal accents to our NPCs, but yeah. So Jax just finished coughing up black smoke. Like, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Do you know what's happening?
Were you hotboxing in there by yourself?
What did you swallow to make black smoke come out of your mouth?
I didn't swallow anything. I just ate the same food you guys are eating at the fire. He's like tears coming down his face.
I'm gonna look over at the food by the fire.
It's like, I don't know what's happening, guys. And he like starts walking out. He gets like, he pushes past you. He's like sniffling. He's get out of my way. Stumbling outside. Like, I need a drink. He runs over and he grabs the nearest can of what we said. We had some terrible stuff like wine coolers, right?
Yeah, it was really bad.
There was like a specific beer brand that you guys mentioned.
And I get him like a Miller Lite, and I say, take it easy with that, man.
Yeah, and he's giving me the finger while chugging the bubbles. You don't even know, man. You don't even know what this is like. And Jenny's like, "What's the matter, Jack? Calm down. What's the matter?" And so they just locked me in that place, and I don't know what just happened, but it's not cool, guys.
Nobody locked you in there, man.
Well, then why wouldn't the door open?
We were actively trying to get you out.
Yeah, whatever. And he kind of starts he's like, "Come on, Sherlock," and he starts walking off to go be by himself away from you guys.
Judd's gonna take out his pocket knife and walk towards the door. Oh wait, no, was it a pocket knife? It was much worse. It was a hatchet, not a hatchet.
Yes,
it was a
tomahawk.
It was a genuine tomahawk that he got from some sort of like
genuine,
some sort of like mail-in catalog. Anyways, so he takes out. I hate this guy. He takes out a tomahawk and he goes to like the door jam and he's like looking it over as if he knows what he's looking for. But I'm looking to see if there's like, did it just get stuck? Is it warped? You know, do I get locked in when I'm trying to figure this out?
So I think that let's pull a tile.
Yeah,
and then we'll see how your investigation will yield something, but we'll see how it yields.
Here's a gift for everyone. The tower stayed from the last time we played. What?
Yeah.
Yes, I was wondering about this. Oh, excellent.
Earning that 3.9 stars.
Yeah.
Oh, very much so.
I am going...
For those at home listening to podcasts, we found a digital Jenga tower on, what is it, twoplayergames.com?
That's right, .org.
.org. It's a non-profit organization. So we have
digital Jenga tower.
Yeah. So polling, it looks like center 5th from the bottom, heading to the top.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh,
wow, that's a little...
It definitely had a wiggle.
Oh,
it had a digital wiggle.
Great! I love that there was a wiggle. I love this.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, perfect. Right, oh yeah. I think that you, as you are examining the door jam, you notice that in between the hinge and the doors, it appears that somebody has carved some words into it. It's you're expecting to see maybe like a J heart H or something other campy, but instead it reads the soul smokes and the fires burn.
Oh man.
Very creepy.
I did not I did not expect such great lyrics. This is Rush, I think.
Yeah.
Someone carved these Rush lyrics into the door. So can I by the hinge, does that mean the door's open when I read it? Or
so yeah, I think that it was closed, and then when you like push it open, it like the hinge opens and reveals the words carved on the inside of the door.
Got it.
And I think when that happens too, you start to smell burning. Like it smells like a good like kindling. Like if you're like how your clothes smell if you've been sitting too close to a campfire, but you're far enough away that like unless the wind has shifted and sent it like right at you, you shouldn't be smelling campfire right now.
So I definitely take my shirt off just because it's this kind of movie. And I take my shirt off and then I like kind of look a little nervous and I ask whoever's nearby me, do you smell that?
Oh, real quick too, because to go with a Judd character in this type of movie, I'm guessing shirt is off, but paisley bandana headband is
definitely
still
on.
Is still on. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have to have idea of the actor playing Judd being jacked, because if Judd were a real person, he would be so not attractive looking.
No,
you know?
In fact, the person who in real life is Judd thinks he looks like this person, but doesn't. He's got that inflated ego that So did anybody come with you? I think you said you went by yourself, right?
I went. I don't know if anybody went with me. I don't know how far.
I kind of like that you're doing one of those like 80s movies. Like you have to narrate what's happening because
because no one else will know I'm smelling.
It's like when you watch a modern movie. Yeah, it's like when you watch a modern movie and people are saying out loud what they're texting.
There's no way as an actor I can emote that.
Yeah.
I would be like, there is a smell of smoke in the air. What happened?
And when you say that, you hear start hearing the snapping and crackling of fire. And it seems to be coming from further in the cabin.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna walk right
to
investigate.
Yeah,
and I've got my tomahawk with me.
Yes, perfect. You had your tomahawk ready. You're investigating. I think that you are you looking for anything in particular, or just doing a general sweep?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
really
looking
giving
for.
you a ton of detail, so
So I'm gonna look around for whatever, like the source of the smoke and fire. So I'm probably looking low, if that helps. But
okay.
Am I doing a pull for this? I would assume.
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh my God, for symmetry, what am I doing? Why am I taking this one? I'm gonna do it. No, I am.
Which one?
Oh, I'm definitely not pressing on the right one. I'm sharing because I'm sharing the screen. I did not.
There you go. Okay. That's the one I'd pick.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a middle one that is there, an empty cart on the right, and he's pulling the one on the left.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. I'm going to try to keep this centered, but I'm actually going to lean a little bit on the other side. Wait, what am I doing? Or this side? No, this side. All right. Oh God, that was not what I wanted.
Okay.
Stay up.
So.
I'm sure if I put a little bit. Okay, never mind. I survived.
Yes. You follow your nose like Toucan Sam, and you smell that it's coming from underneath one of the bunks. You reach under and you pull out a camp counselor whistle. It's weird. It smells like a campfire. You feel it. It feels warm. And on the underside of it, you examine it and you see that it says it has initials kind of put into it, and it has a J. I guess JM. JM works.
Okay.
Sorry, JB. Sorry, JB.
Okay.
JB.
Yes. This is where we find out their actual last name is Moon. I'm sorry, go on.
There are three different people whose names start with J in this movie already.
Yes, there are.
Blackmoon, there's Jenny Blackmoon, and then there's Judd.
Yep. So we have J.
Judd,
it's
no
JB.
Last name given.
You have JB on the on it.
No last name given. That's going to be an interesting twist. Oh, Okay, so I pocket it,
Mm-hmm.
reluctantly put my shirt back on, and I go out.
Perfect. Let's camera back to Renee and Brad. Thank you, Brad. So Sherlock has gone off wandered off with Jack, Jenny, Maya, and Melvin. We gave all of our NPCs have the same initials. Maya and Melvin are chilling with you guys. Jenny is there.
It's Mia.
Oh, Mia. Sorry, Mia, not Maya.
It's
Mia.
Okay.
I don't want to get that wrong. So Mia. And yeah, so you all are standing there around the fire.
Mm-hmm. I think the pranks are like fine, but if I have to start doing the Heimlich maneuver, I think we should maybe stop. So just PSA, I guess.
You have to use the Heimlich?
Are you implying something?
I mean, clearly somebody pulled a prank and it went too far, and we're not going to play the blame game, okay? I just think we should be like a little more careful. That's all.
It wasn't me.
I didn't say it was you.
Wait, what are you saying? It was me then?
I'm not saying it's anybody. I don't know who it was, okay?
Can I appear and say, you guys talking about me?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know who would be playing pranks on anybody. We're just trying to have a good time here.
Literally, somebody just played a prank and somebody screamed. So clearly pranks are happening. I don't care. Just be careful, I guess.
Whatever. Okay, sure. We'll be careful. Melvin steps in. He says, "Yeah, don't worry. Let's do a reset. We're all here to have a good time. Let's play a game or something like that. What do you guys want to play?
What did you bring, Melvin?
Yeah.
Well, we had said that they were playing we lacrosse sticks. We had there's probably
lawn darts.
Yeah, it's the 80s, so there's definitely lawn darts before they got
footballs.
Yes, there's multiple footballs. I think there's also just generic camp stuff. There's bows and arrows. There's actually, I think archery would be fun. I think they're yeah, let's do some archery.
Drunk archery.
Yeah. Who wants to shoot these? And
I finished my beer.
In a classic bit of inconsistent character, Renee does not comment on the drunk archery and just says, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea."
That's my favorite part of these movies, even the smart person's dumb. I love it. Completely inconsistent. Perfect. In fact, grandeur, but I know it's not the right.
So he's got the bow, he's got the arrows, but you don't see a target. Which one of you comes up with a dumb target for him to shoot at? Or for us to shoot at?
I do dislike Miles.
Melvin.
Melvin. But I want to give him his comeuppance some other way. So how do I... All right, I'll start with this and let him get me even more mad at him. I'll be like, all right, see that nest up there on the branch?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can't knock it off.
Oh, I can knock it off. And he aims and he shoots and it goes fucking wild. It's not even close. It's what do you think you could do better?
I wouldn't shoot an arrow at a bird's nest.
You wouldn't?
I would not. That's just cruel, man.
What? What? All right, fine. You shoot something else then. And he gives you. He shoves the bow and arrow in your chest, and he grabs a beer can, and he walks over to right in front of cabin H, and like sets it up on like a little I don't know, like there's like a cairn or something like that set up where it's like a bunch of stones stacked, and he puts it on top of that. He's like, I bet you can't hit this can.
All right, you're on.
Perfect. You aim and you pull a tile.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to shoot it before he gets completely out of the way, I guess. How far can I go from the top? I can't remember.
3 from the top,
from the top.
from the bottom.
Oh, so okay. I'm going to do the center one.
Good call. Perfect.
I think it just automatically goes.
It seems like it does.
Yeah.
All right.
Pulled the center one. It landed, no wobbling.
You shoot the arrow. It goes and hits the beer bottle, knocks it over. Perfect. The arrow keeps going towards the door of cabin H, and as it enters the door, it explodes into flame.
I pretend like that was the plan.
That was the plan?
There's no way I don't like. Yeah, I could hit it, and then I like blow the smoke off my fingers.
What the fuck? I just said that we need to be safer. Like,
yeah, no more fire, man.
I didn't do that.
Running
I mean, I can't help how great I am at archery, apparently.
Renee's gonna run towards the lake and like grab a bucket to put out the fire.
Yeah. So, well, no. The cabin itself is on fire. It just kind of like as it went through the door, like where the open space of the door was, it just combusted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I go up to the arrow, whatever's left of it, pull it out of the door. Say, man.
Oh, are you? So you're reaching? You're going into cabin H, like through the doorway to get where the arrow was.
I thought it was in
the door. So
I misunderstood.
The door was open and the arrow went inside. Yeah.
The arrow went inside, and when it went inside, it exploded.
No, I tell Melvin, hey, would you mind fetching that for me? Make it
perfect
in a fire. Yeah,
love that. Melvin walks forward. And he goes inside, and he seems to. There's a flash of light, and he's gone.
I'll look inside.
All right.
Jenny's. What the hell just happened?
Calm down. He's probably just tripped on something and hit a light switch.
No, you can see
his pranks again.
He's not a magician. Like, this isn't. I don't know what this. He's the clumsiest guy we know. Like, there's. What do you?
Who's talking again? I'm sorry, I forgot her name.
Jenny.
Oh, it's Jenny. Okay. Jenny. Actually, Melvin has done a lot of practicing of magic tricks, like way too much.
Too much close-up magic.
Yeah, it's a problem. We were all going to have a talk with him about it. But like, I think he's fine. You seem a little. Why don't you have a beer?
Brad. So as we're saying this, about a couple inches to your left, like totally, like right past your ear into the ground, a charred arrow falls from the sky and ends point down.
What the fuck?
And at this, can you please pull a tile?
Yeah. All right.
Me?
You're about to get crushed by Melvin's butt, I guess.
Charred butt.
His charred butt.
All right.
Pull up the Jenga tower.
Oh, it's not up. I forgot. Sorry.
Are you pulling for everybody? I forget.
Yeah.
He has to.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes. You already pulled that one. I want the one farther down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That row to the left.
Okay.
Up one.
Okay.
There, that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Should we
Side
put it here?
tile.
Yep.
Putting it on the top.
Okay,
No.
it's staying up.
And yes, you have enough warning to see that there is a large dark object falling from above you as the charred corpse of Melvin smashes into the ground right next to you.
That's great.
What the fuck?
Ah! Jenny and
Yeah, I'm screaming
Mia
too.
scream.
Yeah, I think everyone's screaming. Unless Judd is not screaming.
I think Judd is too shocked to be screaming right now.
What the hell? What the hell is going on? What is that?
There's gotta be a reasonable explanation.
Fuck that shit! It's magic! We gotta go get Jack! And, oh god, Mia?
Your luck.
How the hell is Jack supposed to help?
Not about helping, it's about not dying!
What?
Yes,
you run off to
everybody
find Jack?
has to get. No, we together. We gotta get Jack and Mia and everybody in the same place. There's corpses. He's the president. Who was the vice president of the club? It doesn't matter.
What is going? My dad's gonna kill us. What happened? What are we gonna do?
It's probably like, I don't know, some kind of like dummy. Melvin, your prank's over. Come out now.
I'm gonna lean down and poke the corpse with a stick.
This is the best thing ever.
You poke it with a stick. Nothing happens. It's squishy. And it's kind of
like,
actually.
oh,
I think whatever
That's-
you hit like falls apart. It like ash falls down.
Into ash.
Mia runs over to runs back over to the fire to get herself a drink of some kind, just trying to like calm herself down. And as this is happening, she turns to she says, "I don't know. What are we gonna do? We can't. Does anyone have a giant cell phone?"
No one has a cell phone, and it wouldn't work out here anyway.
Yeah.
Who around here could afford a cell phone? Well, maybe
A car phone.
Yeah, that Jack might be there. As you say this, a giant flaming hand reaches out of the fire and pulls Mia in.
Wow. I think that's what Judd says. Wow.
Wow.
Very calm. Wow.
You hear?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Jenny's screaming. She's grabbing her, pulling her hair. Like 80s, like the giant, horror
I'm gonna
movie
run
from the 80s.
forward and
blood
try to
cruiser.
pull Mia out of the fire.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
I think for this you need to pull 2. If you're gonna try and
Yeah.
save Mia in this situation,
I'm gonna try and save Mia.
Yeah, do
let's see. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah.
Just tell me up or down.
Yeah, that one. No, do that one. Let's see about that one.
Opposite of the one you pulled last time. Side
Yeah.
piece.
All right. I'm attempting to put this in the center. Oh, it worked.
Ooh,
Okay.
it worked.
And I gotta pull another
Nice.
one.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that one. Why
All
not?
right.
Centerpiece.
And you want it
towards
left
the
or right?
middle of the tower.
Put it there.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Not even wobbling.
Yeah, I think that you are able to grab a hold of her and pull. As you pull, you see that her arms are still being held onto by these flaming burnt arms, and as you pull further and further out, you see a flaming skull face saying, and it looks up to it and says, "Give me the children. I need to keep them safe." And like reaches further. You are able to pull her away, and the thing just sucks back into the fire.
I'm taking the cooler that had all of the ice and beers in it,
Oh,
and I'm
nice.
dumping it on the fire.
Pull
Nice.
tile.
I love it.
time.
I love that. I
Love it.
love that. Pull it to extinguish it.
Okay.
Oh crap! Which one should I pull?
Yes.
I love this. That's a good one. I think that's a good
one. Yeah.
Middle one towards the bottom.
All right. This feels. Oh.
Oh! You should have. Everyone at home, you missed the most insane graphics. Like, it's
You need a 4K TV to see.
Realistic and lifelike.
I think you pour it on there, and you definitely extinguish it. I think you're all pushed back by like this big burst of hot steam that comes flying off of it. You're all kind of thrown backwards from it. But as we said before, the sun is set, and you're starting to notice that some of the cabins start to look as though they're lit inside, but not by like traditional light bulbs, almost like flickering as the cabins all alight inside. And I think in the distance you hear barking.
Okay, everybody.
First aid.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's listen to Judd and go find Jack.
Exactly. Renee, do you need to give? Does Mia need first aid?
Well, that is a question for the DM. Is Mia
here's the question. Mia is definitely burnt. Now here is the question: do you have supplies? Do you want to do things? And if you do, what do you think you need to do to get them?
Okay, so I think that Renee has a first aid kit. Of course, she would never go into the middle of the woods without one.
Yes,
but it's in cabin C with all of her other stuff.
Yeah,
I love that. Perfect. So definitely, as a pre-med, you do not need to pull to have that, but I do think that you're going to have to enter the cabin. You approach the cabin, and you do. You see the lights are flickering inside, but from the outside, the door is shut. You can just see like the shades are kind of drawn, and you can see like the movement of lights. As you open the door, you notice there are flames that seem to be bouncing from the top bunks around the room. They're bouncing from bunk to bunk, almost like children who might be fooling around in this space, that are jumping from bed to bed and bunk to bunk. And you can see that below that path, on the other side of it, is your bed with your stuff. But to get to it, you're going to have to cross these crisscrossing flames that are bouncing.
Okay, so
because Renee gave me a compliment, and because I'm assuming Brad is with Mia, I will go along with Renee, but I'm not going inside. So I'm standing outside. I'm looking at the campfire, and I'm looking at the open door, and hoping I will help, but I'm not going in. So it's all you.
Wow, real vote of confidence there, Judd.
Well, I didn't even. I don't know which one to like. Judd is paralyzed. He doesn't know if he should break away or so. He's just not helpfully standing there. But maybe I could help. We'll see.
So Renee, of course, has her lacrosse stick, and she's got it raised. You know, like somebody would with a katana, but it's just a fucking lacrosse stick.
Yes.
You know, gripped in her hands, and she sort of watches for a second or two before rushing in to try and just grab the med kit and run back out.
Perfect. Let's do a poll.
Okay. I shared it.
Okay, so I want let's see. More towards the top. Above, one more up. And then I want the middle one from that row.
Okay. And I will again attempt to put it in the middle. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, not even a wobble. Not even a
Didn't
wobble. Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah, you are able to. You go through and you duck, and you hear the sound of giggling children as you make your way across. But you're able to grab the bag and get outside with it. I assume you then run back over to go treat Mia.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Perfect.
run through and probably do like a baseball slide out the door to avoid getting hit in the head by some flaming balls of fire.
Love that. You manage to get through. You get back over to Mia, and you are able to start administering first aid. This is going to take some time, and while you're doing this, you do still hear Sherlock going nuts in the distance.
All right. I also run back. Like I'm just helping. Should Brad, should we go get...
Yeah, you're coming with me. We're going to go get Jack.
Yeah, that was my plan the whole time. All right. Yeah.
Do you still have your tomahawk?
Go find Jack.
Still got the tomahawk, yes.
Get your tomahawk.
Did your character have any personal effects that you should know about that would make sense for this story? Oh, you had a football,
me?
right? Yeah.
You had a football and a copy of Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It does not take you too long to find you see Sherlock, and he is barking at a tree that if you get close enough to it, you start noticing has rungs as it goes up to an elaborate tree house off the campsite. Tree house with a zip line and all that stuff. The kind of stuff that a good group of kids would really enjoy during the summer. But you hear the sounds of struggling coming from inside the treehouse, and you can see the same sort of lighting going on inside that you saw at Cabin C.
Shit, Jack must be up in there. We got to go get him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna start climbing the treehouse.
Okay. I'll wait here in case.
Judge, you're useless.
Judge is hanging outside, waiting to see what happens. He's gonna watch the dog.
Yeah.
You know, Judd kind of sucks.
No, I did good things at one point. What did I do? I shot an arrow that killed a guy, but not directly.
You climb the tree, and you can see when you open up the door, you can see that it looks like the room is on fire at the ceiling level only. Like the roof is on fire, but you can see that it looks as though Jack is on the ground, and from the knots of the wood, there are these clawed hands kind of holding him to the space. Holding him down, and two hands coming out of the wood across his mouth. And on the wall above him, it says, "Quiet hours are in effect."
Grandeur.
All right, I'm running in, and I'm going to try and yank the hands off of him.
All right. I think you need a pull to where are you starting? His mouth, his hands? Which
I'm
hands
going to
you
go
going
for the mouth first.
The mouth. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Where do I go? Up, down? What?
Pull the center one from that row that you're on.
Okay. Ugh.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Very good. So you are able to pry the hands free for a moment. They pull back, and he says, "Oh my God, Brad! It's him! It's James!" And then the hands close back over his mouth again.
I love that you broke up just as you said the name.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it
Which
James?
is so appropriate.
It was James.
Yeah.
All right. I'm running back out and I'm taking that fucking hatchet from.
The tomahawk. Yes.
Yes. I'm like, give me that.
No, man, it's mine. Let's fight for this hatchet.
I
Yeah,
want two-
no, I
two
don't give it up.
pulls.
I'm confused about what's
Oh,
happening.
You guys are
And I-
fighting over the hatchet.
We're
That's
fighting
over
definitely.
this hatchet.
I think you're each pulling to see who gets it, and
Yes.
hopefully nothing
Alright.
bad happens to either of you in the process.
I
You
will
fight
go-
over a blade.
Yes. And he Judd is mostly fighting because he's confused as with what's going on. But I'll go first. I think this counts as 3, right?
Sure.
Right, it's within 3. Yeah. 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God.
The animation.
Ah! Okay. Where do you
So
want to go?
you're pulling it back so that you don't have it taken from you. I think if he gets this, he gets it away from you, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so go down. You see where there's 2 1 pillars are? The row in between them.
This one, yes.
Keep going down.
Down,
No.
down. This one.
This-
Up. No, up.
No, in
That
one.
between.
He
That
wants the
one.
middle.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
That's what I misunderstood what you were saying, but yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
that one.
Oh my God. What?
Ooh.
Yeah. Perfect.
Lovely.
Brad is the king of this game. You heroically you get it and you push him over as you take it away from him, and then you start to climb. You get up there in time to see that his arms have started to meld into the wood. He's being pulled through the wood into the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna chop him loose.
All
What's
right.
going on?
Pull. You're chopping him loose.
Oh God, it's gonna end up being a collectible with like a dull edge.
Right.
All right, where do you want me to go?
Oh my God, there's hardly anywhere to go anymore.
You might want to start going for this row again.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm
I
gonna
did
go
the
for that top row. Do the one on the left though, not the middle one.
This one,
Yeah.
and you want it around here,
Yep.
or at least attempt. Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to chop away, and as you chop, you hear yelling, like muffled voices, but it definitely sounds like somebody who's scolding you as you chop away, and you're able to pull him free. You can see that his arms are still all mottled, and like they have almost like bad
A
tan
woody
marks,
texture,
but
yeah.
like what like the shape and like colors of like burnt wood going up his arms. You were able to get him down. He seems to have trouble moving his arms. Oh, and his face has markings in the shape of the claws over them. Like it's like bad paint, like a wood stain going across his face where it was.
I'm gonna be
Thank you, man.
Judd, we're getting everybody and we're getting in the car and getting out of here.
Right.
We gotta get. It's James, guys. It's James.
Who the hell is James?
He was one of the counselors. He's the one who died. He's the one who died here.
As Brad and Jack are walking off, I have a moment where I take the whistle out of my pocket and look at it.
Mhm.
And I just have a moment of realization that's James's whistle.
Yeah.
And say nothing about it.
Useless.
It's totally going to turn out that Judd, by picking up this whistle, has manifested James in a very real way, and then he's going to get like possessed by James and become James.
Probably.
You know?
Yep.
Judd fucking sucks.
Dud. He does. Judd's a duds.
I don't know why he's doing this to us. What did we ever do to him?
Maybe somebody stole his whistle. And I show the whistle at that point.
That wouldn't be hopefully that's not enough to cause somebody to be attacked by a fire monster.
I love that in the middle of all this, I cause more psychic damage to Jack. He's like, what? That can't be it. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, what a wild thing to come out of left field. Like, what are you talking about? How do you know he has a whistle?
No, I do that now that it's come up. I will show the whistle. I'd be like, what? So this is, maybe this is something to do with, maybe this has something to do with what's going on. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So, where did you get his whistle?
I didn't know it was his whistle. I found it in the cabin when I went in to see where you were locked up, and then I tried to help, and I was trying to make a good impression, and it just all kind of snowballed. And this is his whistle. Do you think if he wants his whistle back, we'll give it to you, man? We'll give you your whistle back.
I don't know. We cut back to as you guys are like dragging him and the dogs, Sherlock's being a good boy, like leading you back to the group. It cuts back to Jenny, Mia, and Renee. You have got Mia all bandaged up, nice, and Renee, Jenny is like pacing, nervous, not knowing, like arms holding herself, like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get in the cars so we can get out of here when the guys get back.
What? Well, we don't have a car. We were dropped off.
By who?
My dad. He's gonna come back in a couple of days. We were here for a week.
All right. Well, the truck's got a big bed. The three of us can sit in it.
Yeah, I think this is definitely time we all get some lap time. Oh wait, I'm not here. Sorry,
you're not there.
You're not here.
You're not there yet.
Duty. Sorry, never mind.
No, so Jenny starts to go over and like let the bed down, and it's like, what should we do for her? Is she gonna be okay? And like I think she's like looking around, like she like make a bed for her or something? Like, is she gonna should she lie down? Like, what should we do? You're pre-med.
Okay, first of all, I'm pre-med. I'm not a doctor. And secondly, her arms got burned. She's fine to sit in a truck.
Yeah, she's sitting up. She's like, yeah, I don't know. We're fine. I'm fine. Like, like she holds up her burn. It's like, I'm fine. I don't need. Yeah. So Jenny. So Jenny climbs into the truck, and you can see in the distance you guys coming. You see Brad, and he's got like he's shouldering. He's got like one arm over his shoulder, and he's carrying Jack, and Sherlock's out front. And you see Judd keeping pace with them as they make their way up. Guys, it's James! It's Counselor James!
What the fuck? What happened?
To Counselor James or to him?
To you!
Yeah.
Well, we think it has something to do with the whistle. Oh, to him.
Yeah. I've been attacked by a treehouse.
All right, look, you got the keys, right, Brad?
Of course.
All right, then let's get in the truck and get the fuck out of here.
You are able to. It's a tight squeeze to get all of you in there, and we get a shot from the interior. It's a hood. The camera's on the hood, looking at the inside. You got Brad in the driver's seat, Renee in shotgun, a bunch of people squeezed into the back. Sherlock's head kind of sticking up like Scooby-Doo in there, and you turn the car to turn it on, and nothing happens.
Of course not.
You hear it. You hear a noise, and you remember all the banging noises you heard when you went off the road earlier, when you avoided the deer. Must have damaged the car.
Dear.
Shit. Do you do car maintenance, either of you?
I mean,
Melvin's dead. Melvin's a corpse. Melvin's not saying anything.
Melvin's a burnt corpse.
Jenny sits up and says, I'm pre-law. I got nothing.
wow.
Okay, can we all stop saying our fucking degrees and just like have some useful skills?
We can't.
And as you say this, you look out the window, and in a square going around the car is a large a wall of fire starts to come up around the truck surrounding where you are. And I think at that point, as you are surrounded by this wall, looking around and feeling the temperature start bearing down on you, I think that's where we're going to leave it today. And I think we're going to have to do one more session because it is 8:59. So
oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man,
Three-parter.
I like it. Yes. Now, will this tower survive until next time? I really think we're inches away from someone dying.
oh, we're definitely close.
They are, because there's hardly any other things to pull on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I love it. All right. So yeah, next time we'll see what happens. Will Judd help? No.
No.
We'll definitely end it next time. I promise.
Yes.
It's not going to go on for.
Will Judd
I
be the
think
full
I heard you
survivor?
say
Maybe.
that
Yeah,
last time.
this one shot has gone on for a while.
This
I-
3-shot now.
Yeah, well, next time too, we'll summarize it in less than 8 minutes, and I think that will help.
No promises. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
All right. I enjoy that. I can't wait to be playing this well past Thanksgiving into the
Oh
new
yeah,
year.
definitely.
Woo! See you all next time. Bye-bye.
right, bye.
Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at non-productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!